What's going on, everybody? This is Zach from Zach's Auto Detailing. I just wanted to shoot a video and kind of document this whole process. So I'm doing some ceramic coat testing along with a couple other sealants and miscellaneous products, so they're not all ceramic coat. Get a couple of things out of the way real quick. First off, this test is for me. I'm not doing it to benefit anybody else, whether it be ceramic coating companies or other detailers. I just want to put it out there. I would love if every other detailer could use this and use it to help them pick products, but that's not what I'm doing it for. Like I said, I'm doing it for myself and for my customers. So if another detailer happens to watch this and goes, "That test sucks, that kid's an idiot," that's fine. Um, you know, Everyone else is more than happy to perform the test by themselves. So that's number one. Number two, in no way, shape, or form am I associated to any of the companies that make any of these products. I have accounts with all of them, but I only use them to purchase products, so I don't sell any of them. I have no dealer accounts, so I have no way to make money from any of these companies. None of these companies have offered me any products for free to test. Trust me, I tried really hard. None of them paid me any money, nothing like that. I reached out to a couple of them and asked them, "Hey, I'm doing this test. I would love to get some of your products in the test. Here are the products I already have from you. Would you be interested in giving me or selling me some other products to also put in the test?" And basically all of them said no. So that's out of the way. Last thing, these are all consumer products, so I don't have any professional stuff. So if you're asking why isn't he using Ceramic Pro, why isn't he using Car Pro, whatever the one is from Car Pro, the professional version of C-Quartz, why isn't he using G-Technique Crystal Serum Dark? It's because I can't buy those because I'm not a dealer. So all the products that need dealers to buy them, I'm not using them because I'm not a dealer for any of them. So once again, not promoting anything. So all these are products that, once again, anyone can buy. So the products that I used, I have a couple of G-Technique products, a couple of products from Car Pro. You can hear water running. You can tell I'm in a real official studio here. It's in my basement where I keep my overflow stuff. So anyway, a couple products from Car Pro, a couple products from G-Technique, IGL, which is kind of a new company. Not really, they've been around for a couple of years, but they're new-ish. I have Gloss Coat from Optimum, and I think that's pretty much it. So I have a list here for what I used everything on. So I'm just going to point this out so that you can kind of keep track of everything. So over on this side we have Premier, which is a spray sealant, C2V3, which is also a spray sealant. Then we have EXO V3, we have G-Technique C1, then we have Crystal Serum, then we have dual coating, which is Crystal Serum as a base coat, and then EXO V3 is the top coat. We have C-Quartz, then we have the C-Quartz UK edition. We have Gloss Coat right here, IGL Poly, IGL Quartz, and then we have another brand that I don't want to name just yet. We're going to call it Brand X just for simple reasons. So we have Brand X here. Then you guys can't see it, but this one right here doesn't have any coating on it, so it's been IPA wiped down and it's just bare paint. And then this one is Car Pro Reload. So a couple other things before I go into what I'm going to test. So first off, like I said, I'm doing this test for me. So I didn't follow the directions, and I know everyone's going to freak out, but I didn't follow the directions of all these coatings, and here's why. Some of these, they tell you all you have to do is an IPA wipe down and then apply one layer of the coating, wipe it off, and you're good to go. Some of the other companies want you to do an IPA wipe down, a distilled water wipe down, a polish, another IPA wipe down, another repolish. Then they want you to apply the first coat, then they want you to bake it on, then they want you to do all these extra steps. The point is that with my business and my area and my customers, I need to do cars to the highest level I can, but also in the quickest amount of time. So I'm just going to use one of these for example. So Brand X, okay, the brand that I didn't name. So they have all these extra steps that they want you to do while you're doing the coating and then in between. So another brand like G-Technique is very, very easy to apply. It's just simply the IPA wipe down, one coating, and you're done. Don't really have to do anything else. So G-Technique might take me to do an entire car, just say it might take me an hour. Brand X might take me 6 hours to do the same thing because there's all these extra steps. So I didn't follow the directions perfectly on every single brand because I wanted to cut out some of the steps and see which one performed the best for the way that I'm going to use it in my business. So maybe one actually performs better that doesn't perform as well in my test because I didn't do all the prep work they wanted you to do, but I need to keep I need to work quickly and efficiently. So I can't have a bunch of extra steps and charge my customer $3,000 because I had to do 47 layers of this coating to get it to, you know, be level for the next 8 layers. And then I had to do all these, like, a point is don't want to do a bunch of extra steps to get the same result. So I prepped them all the same. I did the IPA wipe down the same. It's all fresh paint on this. So basically all the prep work's the same. So even if one company said you have to use our special nano polish to clean the fender before you do it, I didn't do that because realistically in the real world, I'm not going to do that. Because if I can get the same result from another company that has 8 less steps, I'm going to use that product. So I prepped them all very, very similarly. So some products may not perform quite as well in the real world if you actually used their prepping techniques, because I wanted to see which one would work the best under the same conditions. So they've all been prepped the same regardless of the directions. IPA wipe down with distilled water. Fresh paint before that. The paint's about 45 days old, so it's just degassed. And then the coating on all of them. The other thing is some of these coatings, they want you to top them with a spray sealant. I'm not going to do that because I want to see how well the actual coating itself holds up and not the spray sealant that's topping the coating. So IGL, they want you to top it with their spray sealant, which is Premier. Didn't do that because I want to see how well the coating itself holds up. I have a separate test for Premier over here. So if Premier holds up really well and the coating also holds up really well, and if I did top it, how do I know that the coating doesn't suck and it's just Premier that's keeping the coating from failing? So I just wanted just ceramic coat on here and just spray sealants over there. That way it's separate. So I'm going to wait about a week to 10 days to let all these coatings cure. I'm going to run a heater down here to try to speed the process up a little bit. And then in about a week, we're going to pour water on them and try to scuff them and do a bunch of other fun stuff to see how they hold up, once again, under my conditions. And then if everything seems like it holds up well, I'm going to put the fender outside and let it sit outside for 3 months and see how we do from there, and check it again in 6 and again in a couple more months and just see how everything holds up. So if you guys have any questions, you feel free to shoot me an email. I'll put my email in the description, and I'll put my website in the description, which once again, you can't buy anything from there, but if you're interested in my business and what I do, you can go from there. And then my Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, all other social media is all linked to the website. So you guys can go to all those if you're interested. And if you're just in it for the test, go ahead and click the subscribe button and there'll definitely be updates for this. Thanks for watching.